From Blythdale Children's Hospital, it's Scott Shannon and the Big Show Crew. Big Show Crew on CBS FM.
642 here at Blythdale Children's Hospital. Our baby Yoda is now up on Twitter. I got to say congratulations to YouTube Neil. He did a great job. This is my personal baby Yoda that he did.
Are you going to take that home and put it to bed every night?
No, he's going to put it on eBay.
My friend Broadway Bill Lee just checked in. He always comes by to say hello to the kids and to us.
Well, thank you, Scott. You know, I got to say, you have had so many accolades and awards and so many inductions and introductions, but this is the biggest thing you do.
Yeah.
And out of everyone in broadcasting, we all know that. And that's why, you know, for 25 years when I heard you do this on PLJ, I always said, God, I'd love to be there. And then you finally came here and gave me the opportunity to show up with these kids. And congratulations on the plaque. Everybody can see how much you give back, man. Thank you very much, Scott.
The Scott Shannon Auditorium, and boy...
They came over here and said, "Come here, we gotta take a picture." I said, "Where are we going?"
What do you think was happening?
It was a surprise.
Oh my God!
Well, you know what's so beautiful, and I told Larry this. Now it is actually really correct because this was never a radio promotion for you. This was your heart speaking out because of the children that you saw here when you brought your little girl here at Christmas time to just experience this place, and that's where it all began. It didn't begin as a way to promote the show. It began as a way to teach your daughter something, and you learned at the same time, and you have been an incredible spokesperson.
Before Larry got here, there was no this.
No auditorium.
No, there was no auditorium, and I remember Naomi was doing the news. Those of you who go back with me, Naomi DiClemente was a wonderful young lady and worked with us for quite some time before she moved back to her hometown in Rhode Island.
20 years ago.
raised a brood. But they had wherever it was.
It's like a greenhouse.
They had a greenhouse, and she would do the news from back among the plants, which you would enjoy.
I would have enjoyed, but we stopped doing news during this event because it's really about the kids now.
This is the news.
Yeah.
And I so appreciate Bill coming by today. Mm-hmm. He's a disc jockey, a performer that so many young guys and women around the country, they listen to him every afternoon.
So you try to emulate.
It takes years to be able to go.
But never duplicate.
It's good to have you here, my friend.
Thank you, Scott. It's good to be here.
We have a couple of auction items that we want to mention here. Mm-hmm. We have a whole lineup of guitars. And
I want the Bon Jovi.
The autographed Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you have the
Shot through the heart!
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow.
I might have to get you up there with me on Blue Christmas.
No, you don't.
Now, we also have this incredible group that work hard to bring Hanukkah music to the mainstream, and we are happy to be a part of their campaign. Mike, Carl, Nathaniel, Jacob, and Morty.
And Craig.
I love that, Morty. I love that name. That's a great name. That sounds like a cartoon character on TV, doesn't it?
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Michael Boxer is here with us, and they have a brand new album out. Well, it's their latest album, right, Michael?
That's correct.
Tell me about this.
Well, you know, we've been putting out this Hanukkah music for so many years, and we do it all year long, but people pay a lot of attention during Hanukkah, so we thought, we've got some other stuff that goes on as well. We have original settings of Jewish liturgical stuff, completely original songs, and of course our very popular Hanukkah parodies. So we came out with our album around Hanukkah this time, and we're really proud of it.
That's a pretty good idea.
And what's it called, the album?
The album is called Volume 8, Lights.
Lights.
I get it.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I got that.
I want to hear the hip-hop.
But now, Michael, I remember when you did the Bohemian Hanukkah, you hit it big on YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah, it was very successful for us.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Great source material helps you out.
I tell you what, I think it's fairly well known that I am not Jewish.
What?
But I really, I'm saying is,
Shannon?
I really enjoy your music, and I like the things you do. You have a great imagination goes into creating the music that you do, and I think it's spectacular, and I understand why people buy it. I think, because there's there seems to be a shortage of Hanukkah music to begin with, unless you consider Adam Sandler in there.
Well, you gotta.
He does a great job. He's looking for a new version of the Hanukkah song.
Well, there you go. Maybe he should steal Star Wars Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Because that's your big one this year, right?
If anybody were to do it and us not mind, it would be Adam Sandler.
It would be Adam Sandler, exactly.
So if somebody's listening and they want to get one of those albums that you mentioned, where would they go?
They would go to anywhere music is sold online, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, what have you. Does anybody go to Deezer?
Deezer.
You got me on that one.
I don't.
But
and you look for 613, S-I-X, and then number 13.
That is very important. We have combined numerals and letters into our name.
Michael, I've had
To make it
enough
that
of
much
you.
more difficult.
I've had enough of you. Get up there and work.
I'll do it.
Michael Boxer, ladies and gentlemen, with 613.
Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Elokeinu, Melech haolam, Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav. She'asa nisim la'avoteinu bayamim.
B'zman hazeh.
Bam bala bam bala bala bam bam. 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 Bam bala bam bala bala bam bam.
Sof sof sevivon Chag simcha olam nes gadol hayasham. Sof sof sevivon
Bam bala bam bala bam. Usur Yeshuati lechana el shabeach. Tikon beit tefilati vesham toda nezabeach. Usur Yeshuati lechana el shabeach. Rock of Ages, praise your saving power. Furious they sailed, but your armor failed us. And you weren't broken sword when our own strength failed us. Yes, you weren't broken sword when our own strength failed us. Rock of Ages, let our song praise your saving power. Lord God, Sufganya. Lord God, Sufganya.
Happy Hanukkah, 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 Have a happy, happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah.
Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagiburon ve'al hamilchamot
שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה שהחיינו וקמנו לזמן הזה הימים ההם בזמן הזה
אמן. חג שמח.
That was Star Wars Hanukkah. And this is Hanukkah, Shake It Off.
Feeling pretty great.
Love the sound of day. I love the sound of day. And Kislev is the day. The candles go from
It smells so good, singing it's gonna be 8 nights. And we're counting up to 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. The lockers taste so great, 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 great. We're gonna celebrate, braid, 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 braid. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Light a new one every night, 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 night. The blessing will recite, sight, 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 sight. The festival of light, 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 light. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah.
60 BCE. The Judah Maccabee. His army was so weak. They still beat the Greeks. Supply of oil wasn't great.
Oil wasn't great.
But a miracle took place.
Miracle took place.
Burn for 8 whole days.
Burn for 8 whole days. So in December, take time to remember those 4 Hebrew letters spinning round, singing it's gonna be 8 nights. And we're counting up to 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. The lockers taste so great, 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 great. We're gonna celebrate, braid, 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 braid. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. The candle's gonna burn, 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 burn. The dreidel's gonna turn, 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 turn. Got history to learn, 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 learn. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah.
Hey, 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 just think. If life's been getting you down, you should be thinking about the miracle of life. And the stories of the Maccabees. Stand unknown and you don't get none. And you put one in if you landed on a shin. If you wind up with a hay, you get half a total pay. But if you spin a little gimmel, then you take.
Whoa.
We're counting up to 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Kicking off a fade, 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 fade. We're gonna celebrate, braid, 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 braid. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. And the wheel's gonna turn, 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 turn. The candle's gonna burn, burn. Oh, got some mystery to learn, 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 learn. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, 613. And once again, www.613.com.
SIX13.com.
I like the way you do that. You qualify that.
Well, it's important to, otherwise.
We are live and direct from Blythdale Children's Hospital. We have a rock and roll auction going on with plenty of cool things. I mean, there's something for everybody.
All you have to do is go to bchkids.givesmart.com. You will see everything. You'll be able to bid on everything, and you can also call in a donation. You can give a donation there, but you can also call one in at 914-831-2424.
We have that little baby Yoda. Bill, did you get a look at that thing?
He loved it.
He made that with his computer.
Right.
How about
right,
that?
Yeah.
You know, one of the police officers here just brought up a very good point, and I've seen it happen, but it just dawned on me that so many kids who graduated from Blythdale Children's Hospital come back today, and they don't, and they're just kind of watching the activities.
Because it feels like home.
Right.
It's not just a place where you get treatment. It's a place where you're understood and you get love. And so why wouldn't you want to come back to that?
It's funny. I was at the Acme store near me. I go in there about 3 times a week.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, it was really weird because sometimes I get recognized, but most of the time not. Yesterday, 3 different people hit me, and I just ran in to get a bag of dog food for the kids.
And they stopped you to say Scott.
And they just, all they wanted to talk about was Blythdale, and one of them had a daughter who was here. And they just wanted to say thank you for being at Blythdale because we know how special it is.
It is, and if you have never been here, understand when you look at your own children, what you would do, the lengths you would go to get them treated and to make them live as fulfilling a life as they possibly can. And that is the goal of Blythdale Children's Hospital. That's what makes it so incredibly amazing. By the way, that was Officer Greenberg.
Sorry, Lieutenant Greenberg.
I'm sorry.
Or maybe he's with the Greenberg Police Department.
No, his name
maybe
is
you're
Greenberg.
wrong.
Once again, though, I want to give the website again. It's bchkids.givesmart.com, and you can check out all the auction items. You can make a donation. It's a beautiful thing to do. You'll feel good, and there's so much good that will come from what you do.
Yeah, you talk about these kids coming back. Those are the success stories. So
Exactly.
many success stories here.
So many.
John, I don't know if you remember this, but last Saturday morning when Patty Steele and Larry Levine were on your television show,
Basically took over the show. Yes, I remember that.
No.
I was watching your friend Andrea Grimes,
Yes.
who was on the show, the very talented TV star,
Yep.
Andrea Grimes, mentioned the fact that her nephew, I believe,
Yes, her nephew is
Yeah,
here.
it is correct.
Jack, who's 8 years old, was he's here now. He's in the hospital right now. So
know.
it's kind of it's kind of cool when someone's listening to CBS FM. We're doing this show, and somebody has a relative or knows someone who spent time here and knows how special it is.
Yeah, she was here on Thanksgiving with
Yeah,
him.
it makes it real fast.
It sure does.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure
so here's the deal. We got our friends in Holiday Express are setting up live music from them, and then Rob Thomas floats in here a little bit later on, and we have a gentleman who's a big Rob Thomas fan, and he's got a huge presence on on social media. He's very excited about meeting Rob Thomas today. He sings the song "Smooth."
Yes,
he's
he
a friend
does.
of Louis. What's his name?
Shady.
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah.
Shady is here today. We'll talk to him in a while. And Johnny Resnick from upstate, the Goo Goo Dolls will be here. I mean, he's more than just upstate. He gets around pretty good.
He's international. Yeah.
And then Gaten Matarazzo and his whole crew. I think they stayed out here.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Somebody
yeah,
told
I mean, it's
me.
a long way for them to come from Egg Harbor.
There's about 6. I think there's somewhere like 12 members
Yeah.
of the family in the band.
How many
Right.
televisions got thrown out of their hotel window?
yeah, it's
No, they're not. That's not that way.
No.
And then Mark Rivera's on the way out here, and Holiday Express is next. I got to do a shout out to Dave from the Hunts Point Fish Market. This is how he sounds. It's Dave from the Hunts Point. I'm
Scott, I'm coming up.
coming up with some money for you guys. Okay.
It's very
7 o'clock on the button at CBS FM New York.
And now,